Hi guys, welcome back to another Daily Tarot card. These are your Daily Tarot cards for Monday, January 16th, 2023. Today we're pulling from the Alice in Wonderland Tarot deck. So we have the Six of Hedgehogs. This one actually comes out a lot. I like the fact of the wheat that's catching my eye. And we were talking about seeds that we sow, seeds that we're planting. So hopefully they will grow and start to bloom and bear some seeds, like bear some seedlings that we can grow into bigger things. So, we got the Five of Pentacles on Friday, and I feel like things have taken a turn. Definitely if you follow Astrology Answers, Deborah Silverman, Astrology Answers does a daily projection for the day. And one of the things that really resonated for Sundays, because you guys, or Saturday, excuse me, you guys know I sit there and film ahead of time to keep up with readings and work. They talked about anything that residual grief is what they're saying. Anything that you need that no longer serves in your life needs to be let go. We're heading out of retrograde, and it's just like, we felt what we felt. Biggest thing for me, I talked about this last week, is like, they said 10%, like I saw it like 25% to heal, and I feel like that was for a lot of us. And it's like, I will never heal that fully from the passing of Shane. So it's just like, something I just gotta, and for the most part, learn to live with. But it's like, also enjoy life, We can't forget that. After we feel and go through the journey that we're going, it's like, give yourself permission to be happy again. It's survivor's guilt. I felt it when I the first time I sat outside in a chair, sat still and put my feet in the grass. That was something me and Shane would do all the time with the kids. And it's just, you feel guilty. The first time I played a video game after Shane passed away, I felt guilty. I didn't listen to music for a long time, and it's just, it's learning to live life. It's like, I felt like I was participating, but I wasn't actually I was appreciating it, but I wasn't actually living it. I was just participating in it. And now it's just like, the finding those little things in life that make you happy. You know what I mean? That make you smile. That it's just like looking up at the sky and just seeing all the beautiful stars in the night. I'm sitting there looking for the moon tonight and I didn't see it. So maybe it's a late riser. Excuse my yawning. It's just been a whole weekend of snow clearing. But I feel like with this Six of Pentacles, it's like, financially beautiful. Like with no harm to none, and so it is. They were saying be careful for what we're asking for, and I feel like it's how we articulate it. You know what I mean? So maybe you're, because with the Four of Cups for me is like not satisfied and something's coming in. In this case, they're saying follow your intuition. You're going to make a decision here, and it's like following your instincts. Even though you're fearful of it, it's like follow your intuition when it comes to it. But I feel like with the Six of Pentacles, it's like as they articulated, we're helping others. I always say to people that I'm helping out, I'm like, listen, I'm not going to tell you what belief system to have or spirituality or anything like that. This is how I got through my journey. These are the resources I did. So maybe you need to do X, Y, and Z. Do what resonates with you. Maybe you try what I tried. It doesn't resonate with you, then that's okay. Move forward. We'll find something else. But it's just like, this is how I did it. And it's like, I'll be there. I always tell people, I'm by your side as long as you need me. I may not be able to answer you right away, but I'll do my very best. We have Judgment here, but look at the Four Wands that we have there. And I feel like this is regarding the home. I feel like there's an announcement coming in that's positive. I feel like, there's sounding the horn. I feel like the great shofar. I feel like clairaudience. I feel like Spirit is telling you things. So I feel like something of rebirth regarding the home is coming in here. Maybe there's a financial endeavor coming in here where it will make things easier. I feel like with this Emperor card in the middle, they were talking about a male coming in, a lover. He's rough around the edges, very good looking, articulate is what they're saying. He's got some scars on his faces, so he's, seen some things, been through some things. But they're showing like with the Emperor, with the Astrology Answers deck, where it's like showing the Emperor's armor. It's like, I guess because the way he looks, or maybe how he's transitioned to like maybe a sharp dress. They're saying sharp dressed man. They're playing the ZZ Top song. It's like, don't forget, kind of like don't I remember my upbringing, you know what I mean? So I was street smart. So it's just like I feel like he's street smart, and it's just like, it's just like, yeah, don't let these threads fill you, you know what I mean? We have suspension, which is the hangman, but in this one it's like reverse, and Alice is looking at herself with a smile on her face. So I feel like it's just like, you know, where we get into this tailspin, we can't think clearly, so maybe it's a lack of sleep. You know what I mean? Going back to that Five of Pentacles with depression. And I feel like they're telling you, like, everything you need in life is already a part of you. It's just getting the sleep that you need. Like I was saying, like, was going through this part where it's just like I had to prioritize. You know what I mean? What was important? What did I need to get done? And it's just like, that's what I concentrated on. You know what I mean? And then there was a day there I got everything that I wanted to get done. The vacuuming, the laundry. It's just like all of it got done. I was able to get it all done. And I was just like, you know what I mean? It's like sleep is so important, because I remember, I think this was like the second year. Yeah, the second year, heading into the second year of Shane's transformation. And I was like so worried I was going to lose everything, and it was from the lack of sleep. I was only sleeping 4 hours a night. And it's just like, you feel like you're lacking in sleep, or you need a couple extra hours of Z's, go to bed early. The dishes can wait till the morning, and you'll feel refreshed and thankful. Yeah, it bothers me too to wake up, and when I want to make a fresh pot of coffee, there's dishes there. But while the coffee is brewing, I do the dishes. I put some music on and I do the dishes. It's like, you know what? I got the sleep that I needed. I got the rest and rejuvenation I needed. My brain was able to heal. My body was able to heal and recuperate. And now we're ready for another day. Four Cups, for me, this is where it's just like, I feel like a portal is opening. We're heading into 23 there. But I feel like something is opening here. I definitely feel like with this Six of Hedgehogs, I feel like a gift is coming in somehow, some way. I feel like, when things are meant to be in our life, they somehow, some way, even if we're, kind of like a missed opportunity. I guess I should have corrected myself when I said the words, but, it is what it is. But I feel like something's coming in here. So starting off with the Six of Hedgehogs indicates that you're in a place of abundance now, and it's time to share the wealth with those less fortunate. Remember the people who helped you along to get to your way to success, and share the rewards with them. Yeah, I definitely have a list of people I would like to help when I become in a certain status, because it's just like, I don't forget how I got to where I am, or those lessons that I learned along the way to help me make who I am today. So judgment. Everyone makes mistakes. That's the simple nature of it. Whether you hurt someone's feelings, made poor judgment call, or found yourself late for an important date, judgment encourages you to make amends and forgive yourself. And you've come so far along your journey and grown so much along the way. It's time to leave regrets and guilt in the past and move forward. This is all about what Astrology Answers was talking about. If it no longer serves you, it's time to let it go. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I was saying to myself. It's just, I don't want to live in that energy. Like, I know exactly what it means. I know, you know what I mean? It's unfortunate this time of year always triggers me, but it's just, I got through the holidays, but it's just like, that dream. I was doing great till that dream, but it's like, is it retrograde? What is it? But I just like, I can't help what happened. I'm human. That's why it's just like, I need someone that understands that. Sometimes, things are great. Like we were talking about that with the Nightmare Before Christmas last Monday. And it's like, there's that feeling where you wish you could bottle it and be in that moment all the time. But it's like, if I was in that moment all the time, I wouldn't learn. Like, I'm never going to be fully healed from this. It's not like something we planned. It's not something we wanted. It just happened. So it's just learning to enjoy life now. It's learning to live life. Like I said, I've earned it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of self-sacrifice, a lot of determination, a lot of tears, but here we are. Here I stand. You know what I mean? And it's just, got to keep pushing forward. Though it may be tempting to lose your temper, the Emperor reminds you of the importance of restraint. Now is the time to resist acting impulsively. Instead, make sure you take your time to respond thoughtfully to situations. rather than reacting instinctively in the ways you may come to regret in the long term. Yeah, it's just sometimes people want you to react a certain way because that's what they're building on. That's what they're hoping for is your reaction. They're hoping that you're going to act in a pissful, hurtful way. So with Alice, I feel like maybe you're maybe participating in things like reckless behavior. So it's just like, doing some street drugs and you're not in your best mindset, or overtaking your medication, you're abusing your medication. Are you feeling overwhelmed and unsure about which path to take? Reverse suspension suggests indecision and delay. Don't overthink things now, because there are forces influencing this situation that are out of your hands. Sometimes you just have to surrender control, take a leap of faith, and let the cards fall where they will. That was like me when I started this opportunity that I got last March. It's almost a year. I can't believe it. And it's just, I was ready to quit. I'm just like, I'm not going to pass this. There's no way in hell. I ended up getting like amazing marks. I feel like the ladies were quite generous, but I was just like, there's no way. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, why should I even bother? And then I was like, no, you know what? Let's keep going until the fat lady sings. Let's sit there, do the tests, see what happens, and if I pass, so, you know what I mean? And I did. You know what I mean? I got a great average, and it's just like, that's the thing. It's like, and I tell my kids that, even, I know it's like, to them that's important, you know what I mean? Like, they play Fortnite, and they're like, nope, that's it. I said, keep pushing. Like, when they play Fortnite, they think that they're not going to win a round, and I'm like, keep pushing. You know what I mean? I'm like, keep going. And I'm like, there's this, there's that. Like, I'll point out, like, a full pot. Anyone that plays Fortnite knows what I'm talking about. Shield, and there's a med kit. There's spray. You know what I mean? And then it's like, I point out people coming and stuff like that. And it's sure enough, they win the round. And I'm like, see? I'm like, you always push through. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it may look like things aren't turning out the way we want it, but you never know when things can turn on a dime. Like, literally, that happened a year ago. You know what I mean? It's just like, I was just like, what the hell? How the hell are we going to get through the rest of this year? Boom, here's an opportunity. I played for an opportunity like this 6 times to the same place. You know what I mean? And here, look at this opportunity. I've been there a year. You know what I mean? It's just like sometimes things are not meant to be in your life when you want them and you can't understand it, but it's just like maybe you are not ready for it. Or maybe they're waiting for this other opportunity to come in. This other financial opportunity. So it's just like, I know it's hard to have faith in humans, but have faith in something bigger than yourself. It'll take you a long way to put, you know what I mean? It's just like, especially myself going through this journey the past 6 years, it's like every single turn and corner and second, Yeshua and Yahweh were there. They guided me. They protected us. They, even when I didn't know what the hell I felt like I was an autopilot, and it's just like, I don't remember some of this stuff because I was just so fried, but it's just, anyone that, God forbid, if you've gone through that journey, you know what I'm talking about, where you're not sleeping and you can't think clearly and you're in shock and it's denial. It's, it's not a great place to be, but, now that's where I feel like they're saying, like, you have the knowledge to sit there and move forward, and it's like now it's your turn to sit there and help others. You know what I mean? So it's just like I always tell people, like, I'm here by your side as long as you need me. So I can't answer you all the time right away, but I try to be there. You have a tough choice to make and are having trouble coming to a decision. You may be feeling overwhelmed and with opportunities, but unable to pursue all of them. You may be struggling to weigh one option against the other. Use your intuition to help you make this decision. It is hard sometimes, especially like when it comes to financial situations, like with the Six of Pentacles. This could be a career opportunity, but it's just like, is it a risk that you risk on yourself, So like maybe this is an independent thing, and someone gives you an opportunity like management or something like that, and it's just like, it needs your 100% attention, but it's like that like with myself, it's like it lays on right rests on my shoulders, like the bills get paid and everything like that, so it's just like making wise decisions. I feel like what is meant to become in your life will come back around. You know what I mean? It's just, sometimes the timing isn't right for it to happen, So it's just like making those wise decisions. Even though sometimes it sucks that we got to make those decisions, we got to make those grown up decisions. Adulting is no fun. That's why when you don't have to adult, just like freaking have fun. Do the things that make your heart and your soul feel young and free. You know, Adulting sucks, but you know what? That's the responsibility we chose to take. So having kids, having a home, having a car, those are things we chose to have. So, you know, you got to just sit there and take the good with the bad. And, when you can live and celebrate the good, definitely do so. The bad is a learning lesson. Know that, in the bad, you're headed right back towards the light again. So, temporary. Don't make permanent decisions out of temporary emotions. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Monday, January the 16th, 2023. May the universe bless you good. We'll see you for the next daily tarot card. Bye.